Hi, today I would like to introduce Isen's product lines, key features, selling points, and reference stories. First of all, the naming rules. Let's see the example. Number 1. IS-RX828-24F-4XG-AD. IS stands for Isen solution. R stands for rack mount. X stands for 10G. A2A means 800 series, total 28 ports. 24F means with 24 gigabit SFP slots. 4XG means 4 10G slots. And AD means 1 AC power input and 1 DC power input. Number 2, ISRG628-AC-4F-2A. It means the Isen solution, rack mount, gigabit, 600 series, total 28 ports, with 8 combo ports and 4 gigabit SFP slots, and 2 AC power input. Number 3, ISD-DG510P-2F-8. The Isen solution, thin rail mount, gigabit 500 series with total 10 ports, with PoE function and 2 gigabit SFP slots and 8 PoE ports. Number 4, IS-DF305-S. The Isen solution, thin rail mount, 100 megabit base. It means the fast Ethernet, and 300 series with total 5 ports, 1 single mode fixed port LC connector. Next page. Let's see the rules table and the model series table. On the left side, IS stands for Isen solution, as you know before. CS stands for commercial solution. D stands for thin rail mount. R stands for rack mount. X stands for switch with 10G ports. G stands for full giga ports. F stands for fast Ethernet ports. H stands for hybrid ports. The hybrid ports combines giga ports and fast Ethernet ports in one switch. PM stands for power module. PS stands for power supply. And the first number of model series. And the second and third numbers is for how many ports. P stands for PoE function. HS stands for hot swappable. -F stands for SFP module, LC connected by default. -XG stands for 10G SFP module, LC connected by default. -1 to -8 is for total PoE ports. -S stands for single mode fixed port LC connector fibers. -M stands for multi-mode fixed port LC connector fibers. -D stands for DC power input. -A stands for AC power input. On the right side, the model series table shows the functionality of Isen's 0000 series to 1000 series. The IS000 series means customized product. The IS-100 series is L2 media converter. The IS-200 series is L2 entry-level unmanaged switch without relay output. The IS-300 series is L2 advanced level unmanaged switch with relay output. The IS-400 series is L2 entry-level web smart managed switch with IA ring function. The IS-500 series is L2 plus advanced level managed switch with IA ring function. IS-600 series is L2 plus advanced level managed switch without IA ring function, but we add the ERPS function. The IS-700 series is L2 entry level super thin managed switch. The IS-800 series is L3 managed switch with IA ring function, and the 900 series is L3 managed switch without IA ring function. Add the ERPS function, where L2, L3, IA ring, and ERPS are technical things we will not involve today. Just need you to keep in mind. If you are interested in it, please refer to page 44 and page 52 for details.
And now, the ISON product lines, standard 19-inch rack mount industrial Ethernet switch. We start from the most expensive product in ISON, the IS-RX828 series. Its MSRP is close to USD $6,000. And the IS-RX528 series, they have the same outlook, but 828 is for layer 3 user and 528 is for layer 2 user. They are all managed switches with 24 RJ45 ports and 410 GSFP slots. Also, they could customize to 16 gigabit SFP slots with 8 gigabit RJ45 ports or 16 gigabit RJ45 ports with 8 gigabit SFP slots for optional. And then the IS-RG326, IS-RG224, and IS-RG216 series are all unmanaged easy use, plug and play, gigabit switch. The IS-RG326 with 2 SFP slots and 24 RJ45 ports. The IS-RG224 with 24 RJ45 ports, and the IS-RG216 with 16 RJ45 ports. Next page. Standard 19-inch rack mount industrial Ethernet switch and PoE switch. There are 900 and 600 serial rack mount switches. They all have ERPS function. The ERPS is a kind of ring protocol. 900 series is for layer 3 users and 600 series is for layer 2 users. Where combo ports means you just can use either RJ45 port or SFP slot at once on these ports. For example, when a user plugs Ethernet cable into number 17 RJ45 port, then the number 17 SFP slot will not work. Let's see the IS-RG628P-4C-4F-24-A. This model has the most PoE ports of ISON's PoE switches. There are 24 ports PoE output, where PoE means power over Ethernet. You can transfer the DC power through the Ethernet cable. The IS-RH700 series is the 20 mm height and half 19-inch rack mount industrial Ethernet switch. It might be the thinnest rack mount industrial Ethernet switch in the world. Through the mounting kits, the IS-RH700 series can assemble 2 devices to become one. vertical mount like this or horizontal mount like this, or 4 become one like this one. The 19 inches rack mount hot swap redundant AC power switches IS-RG216HS10-2A and IS-RG224HS10-2A and IS-RG326HS10-2A provide swappable power modules which include 10 kV lightning protector or 20 kV lightning protector for optional. The hot swap power module can easily be replaced by the customer themselves once the power module is broken. Users no need to stop the switch, just pull out the broken one and plug in a new one. IS-RG500 series is a half 19-inch size managed industrial Ethernet switch. This series offers flexible installation options. We design for the wall mount, DIN rail mount, rack mount, and also can be couple mounted into a 1U rack. And it also provides 10 kV lightning protection on power side. The IS-DG500 series is a standard DIN rail dual DC power input managed industrial switch. It provides 8 to 14 ports for optional. It's the most popular series of ISON's product, with gorgeous compact outlook and over 30 software functions. The IS-DX900 and DX600 and DG900 and DG600 series are also standard DIN rail dual DC power managed industrial switches. These series are not only provide giga ports but also provide up to 4 10 gigabit ports. These series include ERPS function and provide 10 to 20 ports for option. Built-in AC power managed industrial switch. The IS-DG500-A series provides customers another choice. You can easily use an IEC type AC power core to power on the switch. And it also has a built-in 10 kV lightning protector on the power side. As title, the DIN rail mount hot swap redundant AC power switches provides IS-DG500 series another choice. The hot swap power module can easily be replaced by the customer themselves once the power module is broken. Users no need to stop the switch, just pull out the broken one and plug in a new one. And in the power module, it also built in the 10 kV lightning protector. The entry-level Web Smart DIN Rail Managed Industrial Ethernet Switches 400 series provides a low-cost option. IS-DF400 series is a fast Ethernet managed switch with 6 to 9 ports. And IS-DG400 series is full gigabit switch with 8 to 10 ports for option. DIN Rail Managed PoE and PoE Plus and Ultra PoE Industrial Switch. IS-DG500P series provides 6 to 8 ports PoE power output and has maximum 2 ports 60 watts PoE output. Where PoE means power over Ethernet, you can transfer the DC power through the Ethernet cable. IS-DX900P and DX600P and DG900P and DG600P series are also the DIN rail managed PoE and PoE Plus and Ultra PoE industrial switch. They provide up to 16 ports PoE output with 10G transfer rate and layer 3 and ERPS functions. Web Smart DIN Rail PoE Managed Industrial Switches. The IS-DF400P series provides an entry-level solution with up to 6 ports PoE output and total 6 to 9 fast Ethernet ports. Standard Unmanaged PoE Industrial Switch. The 300P series provides an easy-to-use, plug-and-play and at least 4 ports or 8 ports PoE output switches, with gigabit ports or fast Ethernet ports. Standard Unmanaged Industrial Switch. The DF300 series provides an easy-to-use, plug-and-play switch up to 8 SFP slots or 10 RJ45 ports. And the DG300 series provides 1 or 2 SFP slots and up to 8 RJ45 ports. The 200 series is an entry-level standard unmanaged industrial switch. IS-DG200 series provides 5 to 10 gigabit ports, and the IS-DF200 series provides 5 and 8 fast Ethernet ports. The IS-DF208T-2PD can also be powered by PoE power input. AC power standard unmanaged industrial switch. The IS-DG300-A series provides an AC power input version with 5 or 8 gigabit Ethernet ports. Standard media converters. The 100 series have Ethernet to fiber, Ethernet to PoE, we called the PoE injector, and fiber to PoE media converters. The PoE output is up to 90 watts. And also has an AC power input version. Industrial serial connectivities. IS-DS5150 is a device server, and IS-MS3180 is a Modbus gateway. They convert serial port, we called RS232 and RS485, to Ethernet ports. The IS-SC202 is the serial to fiber media converter with multi-mode or single-mode and ST or SC connector. This page shows the ISIN's 100 megabits, 1 gigabit and 10 gigabit SFP modules. Key features and selling points. Hardware advantages. Let's take IS-DG500 series for example. Full giga ports. Standard SFP slots. 2 kV surge immunity protection on RJ45 ports. Single chip design. Wide range redundant power input from 12 VDC to 58 VDC. The compact size. Software advantages. Industrial Layer 2 Plus, DIN rail switches. 10 GTX plus 4 GSFP full gigabit switches. Supports static router function. Supports port-based versus LAN, private versus LAN, MAC-based versus LAN, IEEE 802.1q tag-based versus LAN, IP subnet-based versus LAN, voice versus LAN, IEEE 802.1 AD double tagging, Q&Q protocol-based versus LAN. VCL and support Layer 4, ACL functions. Supports Radius and TACAX plus AAA. QoS supports 8Q. Cisco-like CLI Web SNMP v1, v2, CV3. Supports Layer 2 IA ring IA chain function, dual homing dual ring function and bad link protection. Full giga with 9K jumbo frame. Supports STPR STPM STP functions. Supports trunk LACP functions. Supports HTTPS and SSH and IEEE 802.1x. Supports NTPS NTP protocols. 2 kV surge immunity on RJ45 ports. 1.5 kV high-pot. IGMP snooping, MLD snooping. S-Flow. Verify cable tester. Loop protection. EEE green Ethernet. Fanless design. -40 to 75 degrees Celsius operating temperature. Supports IGMP v1, v2, v3, Layer 2 snooping. Up to 256 groups. Now let's talk about the reference stories. The reference stories may give you the concept to know where to find the suitable customers. Case Study 1, Incheon Airport Terminal 2 Building Automation and IP Surveillance in Korea. Special Requirements Wide Temperature, Single Mode Fiber. Key Products, RG528, DG308 and DF103. Winning points. Better CP value. Higher spec. Local support. Case Study 2, Nanjing University of Science and Tech, Low Voltage Feeder Automation System in China. Special Requirements Managed Switch, Redundant Ring Chain Operation. Key products RG528 and DG510-2F. Winning points. Flexibility network design and network redundancy IA ring chain. Fanless design, wide temp, IP31 protection, 2 to 4 fiber ports support. Case Study 3, Ice Cream Factory, Warehouse IP Surveillance in Singapore. Special requirement, wide temperature, -20 to -15 degrees C, 4-port PoE full load output. Key products, IS-DG30-5P-4. Winning points. Wide temp, -40 degrees Celsius PoE and PoE plus support and compact size. Case Study 4, Circulation Center, Parking Lot IP Surveillance, in Japan. Special requirement. Wide temperature, swappable SFP module. Key products, IS-DF10-2 dashes, IS-DG10-2-F. Winning points. Wide temp, -40 to 75 degrees Celsius PoE and PoE plus support, single mode fiber compact size. Case Study 5, Ho Chi Minh City Airport Expansion Project in Vietnam. Special requirement, unmanaged PoE, managed L2, 24 ports. Key products, IS-RG528-4F-2A, IS-DG10-2-F and IS-DF30-8P-8. Winning points. Wide temp, -40 to 75 degrees Celsius, 5 to 95% humidity. IP31, 19 inches installation, fanless, PoE and PoE plus, up to 8 PoE. Case Study 6, Lego Lang CCTV project in Dubai, UAE. Special requirement, unmanaged PoE, non-PoE switches. Key products, IS-DG30-5P-F-4 and IS-DG30-5-F. Winning points. Wide temp, -40 to 75 degrees Celsius, 5 to 95% humidity. IP31, DIN rail mount, fanless PoE and PoE plus, up to 4 PoE. Case Study 7, China Steel, Taiwan. Special requirement, unmanaged switch, single mode fiber. Key products, IS-DF30-5-S. Winning point, wide temp, -40 to 75 degrees Celsius, harsh environment wide range DC power input 12 to 58 VDC. 2 kV surge protection on RJ45. Case Study 8, Samsung SK Hynix Production Line Network, Korea. Special requirement, unmanaged switch, cell phone production line. Key products, IS-RG326-2F-2A. Winning point, 1. Low latency on switching capacity, 2. Fanless, dual power and 3. 2 kV surge protection on RJ45. Case Study 9, Intelligent Transport System, Norway. Special requirement, Layer 3 switch, PoE switch. Key products, IS-RG828-4F-2A, IS-DG512P-4F-8, and ISDF30-8P-8. Winning points, 1. Sufficient models ANIMA TS1, TS2, RG528 and 8282. Fanless, dual power, 3. 60 watt, PoE PoE plus and Ultra PoE. Case Study 10, Hydroelectric Power Station CCTV in Taiwan. Special requirement, Layer 2 switch, PoE switch. Key products, IS-DG41, OP-2C-8. Winning point, 1. STP-RSTP network integrate current IT network 2. Wide temp operation 3. 8 port, PoE and PoE+. Case study 11. Textile factory process networking in Cambodia. Special requirement, Layer 2 switch. Key products, IS-RG224. Winning point, 1. Easy to use, 2. High density Giga RJ45, 3. Good C/P value. Case study 12. Turkey City ITS system. Special requirement, Layer 2 switch, PoE switch, outdoor environment. Key products, IS-RG528-4F-2A, IS-RG514-4F-A, IS-RG508-2F-A. Winning point, 1. 19 inches rack mount installation for whole system 2. Wide temp 10 kV lightning protection 3. IA ring support. Case study 13. Apple's building automation system in USA. Special requirement, 12 VDC power input, compact size. Key products, IS-DG510. Winning point, 1. 12 VDC input required. 2. Compact size. 3. Rugged, fanless design. Case study 14. PoE injector for IP camera system in USA. Special requirement, 95 watts PoE injector for Bosch camera. Key products, IS-DG10, 2P-1-90. Winning point, 1. 95 watts high power super PoE. 2. Compatible with Bosch PTZ camera. 3. Rugged, fanless design. Thank you.